Chapter 10. Impact of Parental Conflict. Children learn more from what you are than what you teach. Disagreements are normal in any family, but when fighting becomes frequent, intense and unresolved, it can have a significant negative impact on children's well-being. Parental conflict refers to arguments, disagreements, or ongoing tension between parents. It can create a stressful and unstable environment for children. The impact can be emotional, behavioral, and even physical. Reflect. Suraj. Story. Suraj. Parents argue almost every night. He feels scared and often has trouble falling asleep. At school, he finds it hard to concentrate, and his grades have started to drop. He feels sad and prefers to stay alone during recess. Lily's experience. Lily's parents are in a constant Cold War, rarely speaking to each other. She feels anxious and often blames herself for their silence. This has made her very quiet and withdrawn, and she no longer enjoys playing with her friends. Let us look at some specific impacts parental conflict may have on children. Emotional. Fear and anxiety. Children might feel scared or anxious when they see their parents fighting. They may worry about their safety or fear that their family will break apart. Sadness and depression. Constant exposure to conflict can lead to feelings of sadness and even depression. Children might feel hopeless or withdrawn. Guilt and self-blame. Sometimes, children might mistakenly believe that they are the cause of the conflict, leading to feelings of guilt and low self-esteem. Behavior. Aggression. Children might imitate aggressive behaviors they see at home, leading to fights with peers or siblings. Withdrawal. On the other hand, some children might withdraw from social interactions, avoiding friends and activities they once enjoyed. Academic problems. Stress at home can affect their concentration and motivation, leading to poorer performance in school. Physical health issues. The stress from parental conflict can manifest physically, causing headache, stomach ache, or other health problems. Sleep disturbances. Anxiety and stress can disrupt a child's sleep patterns, leading to fatigue and difficulty focusing during the day. A day in the life of Esther. Esther lived with her parents and her younger brother Jake. From the outside, Esther's family seemed perfect. They lived in a cozy house and her parents had good jobs. But inside the house, things were not so perfect. Esther's parents argued a lot. They fought about money, work, and even small things like what to have for dinner. Their loud voices filled the house, and Esther and Jake often hid in their rooms to escape the noise. The conflict between her parents made Esther feel anxious and worried all the time. One Monday morning, Esther woke up with a heavy heart. Her parents had been fighting late into the night, and she had barely slept. She got ready for the school, but her mind was clouded with the echoes of her parents' harsh words. At breakfast, the tension was thick. Her mother silently sipped her coffee while her father buried himself in the newspaper. Esther felt invisible. At school, Esther's teacher, Mrs. Thompson, noticed that Esther was unusually quiet. During math class, Esther struggled to concentrate and made several mistakes. At recess, she sat alone on a bench while her friends played nearby. She did not have the energy to join them. Her best friend, Lucy, noticed Esther's sadness and sat down next to her. "Are you okay, Esther?" she asked gently. Esther sighed. "It is just that my parents are always fighting. It makes me feel really bad, and I cannot focus on anything." Lucy gave Esther a comforting hug. "I am sorry, Esther. That sounds really hard. Maybe you should talk to someone about it." Esther nodded, but she did not know who to talk to. She felt trapped and did not want to burden anyone with her problems. That evening, Esther's parents had another argument. This time, it was about Esther's father working late and missing dinner. Esther felt tears welling up in her eyes. She ran to her room and shut the door, hoping to block out the noise. She grabbed her favorite book and tried to lose herself in the story, but the arguments downstairs were too loud to ignore. As Esther lay in bed that night, she remembered what Lucy had said. She decided to talk to her school counselor, Mr. Stevens, the next day. The following morning, Esther gathered courage and went to Mr. Stevens' office during her lunch break. She knocked at the door, and Mr. Stevens welcomed her in with a warm smile. "Hi, Esther. What brings you here today?" he asked kindly. Esther took a deep breath. "I am having a hard time at home. My parents argue a lot, and it is making me really sad and anxious. I cannot concentrate at school, and I feel alone." Mr. Stevens listened attentively and nodded. "I am sorry to hear that, Esther. It is very brave of you to share this with me. Parental conflict can be very hard on children, but you do not have to go through it alone. It is important to talk about your feelings and find healthy ways to cope with it." Esther felt a sense of relief just by talking about her feelings. Mr. Stevens gave her some advice on how to handle her emotions, and advised her to keep a journal to express her thoughts. He also recommended that Esther talk to her parents about how their fighting was affecting her, if she felt comfortable doing so. That evening, after another tense dinner, Esther gathered her courage. "Mom, Dad, can I talk to you for a minute?" Her parents looked at each other, surprised. "Of course, Esther. What is on your mind?" her mother asked. Esther took a deep breath. "When you argue, it makes me feel really sad and scared. I cannot concentrate at school, and I feel very stressed. I love you both, but it is hard for me when you fight." Her parents were taken aback. They had not realized how much their arguments were affecting Esther. Her father spoke first. "Esther, I am so sorry. We did not know you felt this way. We will try to work on our problems without fighting." Her mother nodded. "Yes, Esther. We will do our best to communicate better and make our home a happier place for you and Jake." Over the next few weeks, Esther's parents made a real effort to resolve their issues more peacefully. They even attended a few counseling sessions to improve their communication skills. The atmosphere at home began to improve, and Esther started to feel more relaxed and happy.